Right, here we are on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PS4 Pro, and I'm using the what am I using? Thrustmaster T150, and we're running it at 1080p. So this is my first AI race in the career, and off we go. So it's a staggered start, rolling start, whatever you want to call it. Quick tip here: ride your brakes, watch the brake in the bottom right, just got them up to temperature. So the first corner I've got some heat in the brakes rather than going in with cold ones. So I've qualified in 4th, and I don't really know this track other than the qualifying and the free practice laps, so as I'm going on I'm finding better lines and working out the braking points. So we've lost the place off the start, and it's all about to go Pete Tong. So the Merc in front, I got to outbrake him on the corner, and the camber just pulls me off to the right. He's got nowhere to go, and the only place I've got to go is into the kitty litter. Puts a bit of damage on the front of the car, which makes it understeer a bit, and drops me down to 11th. Not a good start, but could have been worse. I don't have to go into the pits, and I've only dropped into the middle of the field rather than the back of it. I'm running the what am I running? Nissan GTR, the GT3 obviously, which is a bit of a monster, and I'm running the standard setup on it, which after this race, which was a 40-minute race, you start to pick up on things that are wrong with the tune. So I'm running my traction control on standard, which I think is about 6, and you can feel it and see it and hear it bogging down on the exits of the low speed corners, so I need to drop that down quite a bit because it's killing me exit speeds. The brakes were fine. I didn't really get on to the ABS kicking in. I did notice the front right on this track doesn't get up to temperature, so you're a bit susceptible to some of the bigger curbs, and the right and the left-handers tend to understeer a bit more than the right-handers. So I'll probably drop the tyre pressures a bit just to get everything kind of matched up, get a bit more heat into the tyres. So I'll talk you through a lap in a second when we get back round to the beginning. I did manage to get my lap times down to 1:34s by the end of the race, which was a good 2 seconds quicker than my fastest pace in qualifying. Okay, so here we go. Start of the lap. Braking point is this bridge, the shadow of it. Not this bridge, this one. And then you drop into 3rd, take a wide line. Next corner's 3rd gear as well. Keep it tight on the apex. And then you can go up here, so this is up into 4th, and then you can just snip 5th at the end of it, and then back down. You can take this 3rd or 4th. Towards the end of the race I was keeping it in 4th just to keep it more settled. Okay, there's a breaker marker on the right hand side, 100-meter board. I was braking just after that. 2nd gear through here. Watch those curbs because they are a nightmare. Okay, this is awkward. leave it in fourth. If you go fifth, it'll push you wide, and your line will be all mucked up for this tight first gear, right and left, and then quickly up into second. But the traction control, as you can hear, is absolutely killing me on the exit of that. Third gear up here, keeping it tight. Flat out left-hander. There's another marker board there on the left, 100 metres, down to first. Really tight. Way again. Again, traction control killing me out the slow bends. Another marker board on the right, 100 metres. Second gear, left, right. Now the second bit, as you come out of here, if you run wide, you can get on the power early and run it out onto the rumble strips. That'll get you up on the car in front, and you can outbrake them into this wide third gear, and that's the lap. Right, so far this is a full sim, and it does show up the failings of PC2, Project Cars 2. GT Sport is simcade, it always has been. Although it's very nice to play in VR. But this is a full-blooded sim. Here we go, going for the overtake and the outbraking. Had to cut across there because I didn't want him shoving his nose up the inside. So here, again, stay on the left of the track. You'll see later on it completely gets out of hand. But anyway, physics, it is full sim, and it is excellent, really good, really good. The AI equally are a good challenge, and they don't kind of drive in a set line. They will try to attack the car in front. They will make mistakes every now and again. So even if you're not playing multiplayer, there's a lot of challenge in it in the races. So here I've set him up, I'll just outbrake him on the inside, just brake a little bit later, third gear. I've gone a bit deep, but I've managed to keep it in. He's come back up on my left hand side, but I've got the inside line. Take it easy around here so I can stay clear of him, so I'm not going to run wide if he goes with me. Away we go. Okay, so I'm now leaving it in fourth gear. Just keeps the car more settled, not really losing any time. I did notice as time went on, the track markings for the braking areas started to become more obvious, and it helps a lot because I was braking too early at the marker boards. Even you know, 10 meters too early is a lifetime on this. Really struggle with the traction control through here. As you can see, the other cars are just dancing away. That third gear up the hill, you need to just back out of it just to keep on the apex, just for a second. Otherwise you will run wide as you go over the crest of the hill. Off we go again. Up to the second gear chicane, onto the home straight. So we try and set the cars up again, get really close in there. Used a little trick of running wide because the AI doesn't run wide. And just power past him. We're a bit cheeky here, and we'll take the other car as well. That's taking me back up to 6, bit of a slide coming in there. Lost all my speed. I've lost that place back to the Audi. But we'll get back on him, see if we can get close enough for the overtake on this next chicane. Now some of the cars do that, they go really slow mid-corner. You've got to watch yourself. So he's covering the middle of the track there, he's not on the racing line, he's covering me to stop me getting round, which again is really good to see from the AI. So I've just backed off, there's nowhere to pass at the moment, so I'm just giving myself a bit of space. I want to break the toe from the car behind. So I've gone wide here, I'm on the wrong position on the track, and it completely stuffs me up through here. You can see I've gone wide into here, and the car behind's right on my bumper. So now I've got to get back on the power and try and get a bit of a gap. Big braking area down to first. Traction control just killing me power again, but we're away. I'll close the gap up again here to this chicane. Now he's got a little bit of air in front of him, so he's not getting backed up by the car ahead. But again, we'll close the gap down here at the end of the straight. Take it wide, come in, run wide again. Third gear, try and keep on the apex. Yep, and get on the power early, 'cause this is a nice place to make up a bit of time. Again, got to watch this car and the mid apex. You can see he's braking. So what he's doing is he's braking late. So he's not braking on the straight where he's built all the speed up. He's braking in the corner. Some cars do it, some don't. You just got to watch out for that on that corner. So here, as you see, keeping it tight on the left. Driving a lot smoother. No dramas, and I've not really lost any distance to the car in front. So he's starting to catch the car in front, this guy, which is going to start backing him up, which is what I want. So the car in front will start driving defensively, which will slow down both of them, give me a chance to nip through. So second gear, run it wide. Trying to get over that traction control, and we've got this guy set up for the end of the start-finish straight.
Clear on the right.
The spotter system on this with the little radar you see centre is really good. That's why I'm not even bothering putting the rear view mirror on it. You don't really need it. Run wide here, so he's managed to catch up, as you can see on the radar. Now if you watch the Merc in front, he finishes braking before he gets to the apex.
Car on the left.
Unlike the Audi.
Clear on the left.
And through we go. He's right behind me. Bit of a solid line through there, so he doesn't decide to nip in. Now if you watch here, I go for fifth gear, and it just pushes me wide. And now I'm completely in the wrong place. I have to gather it up for the chicane to get right for this final type right-hander. Right, so that's about it. Assetto Corsa, full sim. If you're into sims, it's a no-brainer really. It's excellent. If you've got a force feedback wheel, takes a bit of shenanigans to dial in, but yeah, that is as good as the game as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll let it fade out here.